Hello guys, this is Teacher Remerson here. Teacher Anna is here from Russia and I have some questions to ask her today. How are you, Anna?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
I am fine. That was not question number one. But now, the question number one is going to be, does everyone speak at least basic English in Russia? I think that's important. Like, should we...
Yeah, I'd say so. Not everyone, but if we're talking about young people, I'd say so. Yeah, young people would be able to explain things in English, at least basic things. They would be able to help you with your questions. Yeah, definitely.
All
so
right.
look for young people. That'd be good.
Okay, that's a good advice. All right, so the next one is, what's the currency and what do you guys accept, right? Like
the currency called rubles, or rubli, as we call them in Russian. And 1 euro is around 70 rubles. So with 70 rubles, you can get, I don't know, a beer would be around 300 rubles.
Wow.
Which is, what, 4 euro?
So if one is 70, is that it?
Yeah, do
okay.
the maths.
Kinda, yeah, 140, and yeah, okay. So.
Yeah, so I mean, it's difficult to get around because you always have to have a calculator with you, so you can always know
sure.
how much.
But you guys take you take credit cards.
We take credit cards.
Whatever.
We take debit cards. Visa, Mastercard is fine, but it has to be rubles.
Okay.
Yeah,
as
and
in
usually
cash, right?
As in cash. Yeah, and then you have to. Well, better try to use ATMs to actually. You might be able to actually withdraw rubles from your cards. Like I used my AIB card, an Irish AIB card in Russia, and it was fine. Yeah,
interesting.
okay
That's very nice. So those are for this one is for those addicted people, right? How's the Wi-Fi around places, and is it easy to find / buy a SIM card?
Wi-Fi is very good. Everywhere, every McDonald's place, every coffee shop, you'll have it everywhere. Awesome. You might have to buy something in order to get password.
All right.
Yeah,
sense.
and yeah, but usually you can go and ask. You'll be like, oh, can I please use your Wi-Fi? And people are nice; they will let you use that. Especially in the city center, you'll be fine. With the SIM cards, the SIM card is around 300, 500 rubles.
Okay.
Which is what?
The price of a beer,
The price
pretty much.
of a beer, pretty much, yes. And it will give you free calls, messages, and like 20 gigs of internet for a month.
Awesome.
So internet is way cheaper in Russia than it is in Ireland, for example. So yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned McDonald's. So what about the typical food there in restaurants? Would you recommend it?
You can find any food in Russia. Chinese, Japanese food is very, very
awesome.
Popular at the moment. But for Russian food, I would recommend to try soups. We have an amazing soup called borscht, which is like red, it's with beetroot. It's very, very nice. Also, we have shi. That's another type of soup. It's very, you have to try it. Like you either love it or you hate it. And we also have pelmeni, which is the little dumplings or things with meat inside.
Okay, cool.
What else? Pancakes, of course, with caviar. You have to try that.
Wow, pancakes with caviar.
Yeah, and caviar is another thing that you have to try.
Is it cheap though?
No.
No.
But I mean, you're going there.
Yes, you gotta enjoy it, right? Of course.
Yeah.
Once in Rome. Once in Russia, right? So, what about the nightlife though?
Nightlife is great. Everything is open till 6, 7 a.m. And we start our parties late, as in you would go to a nightclub at around 12 o'clock. You have to dress up. That's another thing. You might not be allowed into the nightclub actually if you're wearing runners or something. So you have to like try jeans and I don't know, nice shoes with a shirt for boys and dress and like heels for a girl. Otherwise, you're gonna look different to other people. Because Russian people, especially Russian girls, they love to dress up. They love to dress up, yeah.
Cool. It's nice. All right, so one more question here. Should I learn the basics of the Cyrillic alphabet, or at least some sentences, so I can,
I'd say if we're talking about World Cup, everything would be made easier for the tourists.
Sure.
City Center usually has both English and Russian.
That's great.
Even like Metro, the subway, you would have things written in English and Russian all the time, so it's easy. But if you want to, you can. I mean, I wouldn't say it's necessary.
Okay, nice.
You might, if you want to, you can. Yeah, it's
But
fun.
what if I want some sentences, some, important lessons, how to... So the last question now, should I learn the basics of the Cyrillic alphabet, right? Or at least some sentences, and what if I want to? Where can I find some information on that?
Well, luckily for you, we actually have a wonderful course on sedaonline.com where you can learn some Russian phrases and very useful vocabulary for your trip to Russia.
Awesome, so who's the teacher?
Me.
As in you?
Yeah, that's me.
Anna, okay,
Yeah.
all right. That's cool. And so you will teach us how to survive there.
Yes, I will teach you some vocabulary or some phrases, some greetings, some I don't know, do's and don'ts, and maybe just sentences or the ones that you can actually learn off to use in Russian.
Talking about some don'ts, do you have a little list now so we can have
well, it's a bit weird
teaser.
though. Well, you can't whistle inside the house, or being inside, you can whistle.
It's forbidden.
Yes,
Okay.
because apparently it's bad luck, or it's something to do with the money, that you will be poor.
Okay, that's
that,
bad. Nobody
yes.
wants that, right?
You cannot enter someone's house with your shoes on. You have to take your shoes off, otherwise you are being very, very rude.
All right.
And things like that. So if
That's
you want to
nice.
know more,
Okay, I definitely want to. All right, so that's it. Thank you so much, Anna, for
thank you very much.
answering our questions, not only mine, right, but everyone's questions. So you already know a little bit more about Russia. So there is that. And guys, check that out. Her course, SEDA College Online, right, with the teacher.
Anna.
That's it. All right.
you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.